Hey guys, welcome. I want to quickly discuss about Tesla stock since it had such a great week last week. Also, it had great news on this Friday saying that Tesla shares soared because it big on second quarter deliveries. So basically, if you read through articles quickly, it was expecting about 83,000, which you see it here, but Tesla actually delivered about 90,000, which was about a 10% beat. So that's a great news, but I'm gonna cover you more in terms of technical perspective and tell you what other buy points actually represented prior to this news. If you actually quickly take a look before I get to technicals, right? You see that Tesla delivery has been skyrocketing since 2018. So that's a great news. You could see a very good uptrend forming even in these bar graphs. Now let's look at the technicals. So if you take a look, this thing has gone insane. It was right at 350-ish in middle March, and right now it's at 1200. So it literally jumped 3-4x within 3.5 month period, which is insane. Who would not take that kind of gain, right? So let's take a look what were the key buy points during that time and why Tesla shot up so much. First, we had this pre-coronavirus high right here, and the stocks started moving down heavily in 8 month period. Now that's because obviously due to this virus, people thought people weren't gonna buy cars and their earnings gonna get hit hard, right? But then things started recovering and Fed kept pumping money into stock market and people started gaining confidence in terms of investing in this company. So if you draw a downtrend resistance line like this, I always point this out. If you have a downtrend resistance line and you have new support that's forming, that usually is a great buy point. And if it has a gap up that shows up as well like this, and that's a great buy point as well. So it's around at 450 to 500-ish. I think that would be great first entry for Tesla. Because if you don't pass this point, you don't know if stock's going to go down even further like that, right? The fact that it passed through and you're forming a nice uptrend support, that's a first great buy point. Second one, if you take a look now, you write a stock out and it goes up at around this price and it went down heavily, right? However, if you draw this support line, right, it always bounced up from that support pretty much, right? Let me draw it again, right? So you don't sell the stock here. If it goes a bit underneath here, that's when you try to sell. So you still should write it out, right? So it goes down and it goes up a little bit again, and it goes zigzagging very much right here. And once you have this gap up and you pass through this downtrend resistance line, that is another great second buy point. So from June, around at 850, the stock has gone up 30 to 40%, which is insane. Who would not want to take a 30 to 40% gain within a month? So another sign right here is that if you draw a line and drag it down like this, you could see it's a cup. That's a cup right there, right? And you could also make this part and handle. So that's a cup and handle pattern that's breaking out by passing that point. If you have two patterns that's happening at the same time like this, that even increases likelihood of stock going up. So that actually secondary buy point was a great buy point. And once again, if stock doesn't fall below this support line, you shouldn't sell the stock. You should write it out. And that's what exactly happens. And it's forming even a higher uptrend support. Now you have to take a look at day data to see this better. But you have a higher trend support right now. And if this breaks, in my perspective, it's safe to sell a little bit. Don't sell everything because you still haven't broken through this great uptrend support. But if it breaks through this really fast uptrend support, then you should sell it a little bit. And that's it for today's analysis. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more future videos like this. Thank you so much and have a great day.